Hey, what's up, guys? Today we're here with Livhaus, Olivia,
Hello?
and BlackSkullThunder, Peter,
Hello.
and I'm your host, Boss Taylor 8, Ben. Today we're going to be talking about some news, the future of Media Wave as they're going forward with new management, and just what we're going to be doing here in the next few weeks. A lot of exciting things going on, some new series, maybe some revamping of old series, such as this, the Gamers Report 2.0. A little very happy about these new changes, and a great cast of people to work with now. So to start off today, let's talk about some news. Olivia, do you have anything for us today?
What I found was that Zelda games are coming to smartphones. They're going to be apps, and it's supposed to be following an Animal Crossing app.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, so I did some more looking about the Zelda thing, found out that apparently there's going to be Animal Crossing on the iPhone first.
Oh, okay.
See, that I understand. Animal Crossing phone game could be
Now,
good, depending how they do it.
Could be anything related to AR, because that'd be kind of cool. To have Animal Crossing AR. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. I'm not sure how they would do it.
I don't understand how they're gonna do Zelda.
Yeah, it's I don't know. Of course, we probably all said the same thing about Pokemon when they talked about that. So
True.
I think it's probably interesting to see. But did you guys play the Super Mario when it came out for the phone?
The runner thing.
Right.
I gave it a go.
Yeah.
It was alright. It's just
That's pretty accurate. All right, it was about as good as it got.
Yeah.
To me, I'm not gonna pay for a phone game 9 times out of 10, especially one that you're a console game. You're known for being on a console. If I'm gonna pay for a Mario game, it's gonna be for a Nintendo console, not for my phone.
Yeah, I'd much rather just wait for Mario Odyssey or whatever that new one's called.
Right, and that's supposed to be a really big deal at E3 this year. Is them talking about that and releasing that. So that'll be really cool to see as well. Yeah, it's just typically when these big games come to phone format, they don't do well. Mobile format does not do well for them, other than Pokemon Go, which did pretty well.
Yeah.
I would argue that Pokemon Go wasn't really a Pokemon format, though.
It's true. It really had nothing to do with the games as far as the way the games were played compared to played. Which maybe that's what they'll do with Zelda and Animal Crossing. Make it completely different from the games they're based on, more about the world they're from. That'll be really cool to see. What they if they do take a different approach at all.
Does that have a release date on it, Liv? Or like rough release date for the Animal Crossing or the Zelda one? Or was it just a development?
Yeah, knowing Nintendo, I don't know if they'll have one up this early.
Yeah, all I know is that they're supposed to come out this year.
Yeah.
I don't think it said anything else about it, though.
I guess it's timestamps. What is it? May 15th. I'm gonna say probably before Black Friday, but then again, it shouldn't really have anything to do with Black Friday. Maybe trying to catch everyone before they go out and buy all the new games and consoles coming out this fall, like that.
You cut off there. Sorry, Ben.
I said I was just talking about how maybe it might be releasing somewhere right before the Black Friday rushes this year, so they will get ahead of the curve on Scorpio and all the other new console games and everything they're coming out in the fall. Destiny and Call of Duty, get ahead of the curve.
Yeah. I suppose.
So, is anything, Peter? Do you have anything today?
Well, apparently Sega's planning to revive major IPs, as the headline said. Didn't give any details about which ones they're actually reviving, but apparently a representative of Sega got in touch with GameSpot and was like, "Oh yeah, we're reviving a bunch of our old IPs." So some names that have been thrown around as possible ones, games like Shinobi, Panzer Dragoon, and Jet Set Radio.
Okay. That'd be really cool to see those come back.
I'm really hoping for a new Panzer Dragoon game.
Really? What do you like about it so much?
It's just my kind of thing. I just really like it, and I really enjoyed the original back on the PlayStation. So hopefully they bring out a new one. And Jet Set Radio is always good. So,
yeah.
Anything
you're looking forward to, Olivia?
I don't know.
HD Billy the Hatcher.
Great. That'd be great. So for my little piece of news today, I recently found out that that Madden 18 will feature the infamous and all knowing Tom Brady. And I don't know if you guys are really into sports. I'm very into sports, and I love sports. I hate Tom Brady though. Personally, hate Tom Brady. I'm gonna go ahead and put that out there. I'm not a fan of the guy. Great quarterback, definitely deserves respect, but I can't stand the guy. And now they put him on the cover of Madden 18, and nothing could have made me happier. Have you guys heard of the Madden curse?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't think I have.
So Olivia, and for anybody else who's watching and you don't know what the Madden curse is, the Madden curse basically states whoever is put on the cover for the new Madden game that next season will either be injured, which is like, or will have an awful season. I don't think there have been any exceptions to this rule. I know Rob Gronkowski last year was not an exception and got injured, I think, second game and then injured again later, and really wasn't a major factor in them winning the Super Bowl. So the fact that Tom Brady is so old, because he is getting on up there in years, especially for a football player, and is on the cover of Madden, this might end his career, and I am so excited about that. Like, I am elated. It makes me so happy when I was reading that earlier today and saw that. Just seeing him on the cover, that's a good omen to me. Now maybe I don't like to see anybody get hurt, but if you're on the cover of Madden, there's nothing you can do about it. It's already over. It's already decided. That'll be great to see. Is there anybody you guys would put from other games or video games on the cover of Madden just to end them? Like you hate Zelda and you put her on the cover of Madden. It's like, stop getting captured.
I didn't like Ashley from Mass Effect.
Oh, okay.
She was mean.
Yeah, that's why I always left her to die in Mass Effect 1.
That's great.
I'm trying to think of who I hate.
There's not. I don't know. Even characters that games want you to hate. I don't know. When I feel like a game or even a TV show is trying to get me to hate a certain character, I don't know. Just because I know that that's what I don't hate the character. I'm like, oh, I'm okay with them. They're fine. They're fine.
Probably Joel from Last of Us.
Man.
Yeah.
What's her name from Until Dawn? Is it Emily? The black-haired chick. The girl. With the two guys. Yeah, you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Her. Always. When I finally got to play through it, I organized a group of people who didn't really play video games. It was probably about 10 of us. Actually, I think it was 12. So we took turns playing chapters, and 2 people just sat out. But we all watched as we played, and as soon as the option, spoilers for anybody who's not played the game, it's an old game, so you should go pause this now, go buy it, and play it immediately before I say this. But as soon as the option came up, I wasn't controlling the game. Another friend of mine was, and he's a very laid-back kind of guy. As soon as the moment comes where you think she's infected, he didn't even hesitate. He pulled the trigger immediately, just absolutely destroyed her. And I was, on one hand, I know from playing the game that she's not actually infected. That there's an infection with this, but I was shocked. I was just immediately, didn't even hesitate, just pulled the trigger immediately, and I was like, oh my god, she's dead, very dead. So I don't know. I'd probably put her on the cover of Madden to get her on before the game even started. That's great. So that brings up a question I have for you guys. Is there any? I know you were talking about Ashley. Is there anybody that that can come back in games later in a series like that who you go back and originally kill? Like I know in Halo Combat Evolved, you get to play alongside Sergeant Carter quite a bit, and you can actually kill him, I believe. But he's a part of the storyline all the way through Halo 3, so it's kind of hard. He's not dead. You just kill him in your game, and he comes back. Is there anybody that you went back that you know of that you could go back and kill that you have done so?
Not like any characters that are essential to a storyline, I don't think.
Jar Jar Binks and Anakin Skywalker in Star Wars Episode 1 on the PlayStation.
Jar Jar Binks, what a god.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He always annoyed me. Like I just watched Star Wars, and I mean all of them this year or this end of 2016. I had never seen any of them. I don't know. I saw 10 minutes of, I believe, Empire Strikes Back, and I don't know. I hated it. So I was like, I always didn't watch it, just because I wasn't a huge fan of it. I thought it was overrated. Everybody was into it, and I was like, that's lame for everybody to be in something like that. And I just didn't feel it was that great. I still think it's overrated, but I think it is a really good series, obviously. But I'm so glad that you killed Jar Jar Binks because his character is just so. I don't know. I hate the way they wrote him. He's just so dumb. Yeah. He's annoying. Just get out of it.
I just like that he says Misa. I think that makes me laugh.
I will say, that's something I've caught myself doing every once in a while, just because it is so funny. I'll be going somewhere and I'm like, Misa, hungry. And I'm just like, no. Yeah. For Madden. Maybe he'll get injured and be done. The series. That'd be great. I can't stand the guy. So, trying to think, is there anybody else that I know from games like that? I think there's one Marine in Halo that kind of comes back, comes and goes in games. I know Chips Dubo's in that game. There's a lot of really good. That's one thing I've really gotten into the past few years is the voice actors for different games. Especially Kingdom Hearts. When I finally went through and looked at the cast for that, has a fantastic voice acting cast, and the different things that they've all been in is pretty crazy.
Yeah, like how they had Leonard Nimoy in there as the main villain,
right?
And Christopher Lee in Kingdom Hearts 2. Obviously, all the different Disney voices like James Woods and a bunch of other people. Really good cast.
There's a few more. I think I want to say I'm not 100% on this, but I want to say that, you know what? I don't know for sure, so I'm not gonna say. I want to say Justin Timberlake. I don't know that for a fact.
I can't think of anyone who's voiced by Justin Timberlake in that.
Something small if it was, and it might not be Justin Timberlake. But anyways, so this is kind of a jump, but let's move to our next segment, if you will. What are you playing? So basically, we're going to talk about what we're playing right now. If you guys want to talk about what you're playing in the comments below, that would be great. We can kind of see what you're playing and what you're into, and we can find more on those games. So, Olivia, what are you playing right now?
I'm not playing anything like on my PC or console right now, but I'm addicted to that stupid iPhone game Balls.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
My friend is trying to get the highest score to ever be gotten on the game, and she's literally spent at least a month on it.
No. Oh, I don't know. Phone games are so addictive. So, I've been playing what is it? Uphill Racing on the phone. That's been my phone game lately. Uphill Racing 2. Trying to unlock everything. I'm one of those. I like grinding and unlocking everything. So
Yeah.
I don't know, games like that. I'll download games like that when I get bored of other games, but like balls especially, and then the colored. I think it's called colored lines. Games like that drive me nuts because I'll sit there and play them for hours and have gained nothing by doing it. So it'd be literally just as bad as when I started.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only phone game that I really play is as we were talking earlier, Pokemon Go, which I still play.
Oh, absolutely, I do too. My
Oh, good, I'm
phone
not the
died.
only one.
No, yeah, my phone died for 2 or 3 weeks, and my roommate, both of my well, really all three of my roommates play. So we'll go drive downtown Friday night, Saturday night, and just play Pokemon sometimes. But my friend walked into the apartment today, and we've kind of slowed down on how much we play. But he walked in and was like, "Oh, I just hit level 33 or 35 or whatever," and I just kind of looked sad at the floor. And he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot your phone's dead." So I've not been able to play for like 3.5 weeks. So I finally got it back, and the first thing I did was download Pokemon Go and like catch like a Centra or something stupid. So I had a withdrawal.
Fair enough.
That's yeah. So that's cool. So Olivia, what's your high score in balls right now? What's your high score?
Like 200 maybe.
Wow, that's way above mine. Way above mine.
Yeah. It kind of went fuzzy for a second, and you sounded like Hubert.
Hubert.
Yeah.
Okay. So Peter, what are you playing right now?
Well, mostly, going back to the topic before, mostly Kingdom Hearts 2, the PS4 version that came out a few weeks ago, which I just finished 100% in on the hardest difficulty, literally at like 6 o'clock this morning.
Very nice.
So,
Did
yeah.
that add any story?
Hmm?
Did that add any story? Did they introduce any new story for that edition? I know
Nothing more than was in the final mix version in Japan, like the limited edition
Good.
version in Japan, which we never got back on the PS2, and we only
Right.
got on the PS3 versions.
I had
But
to YouTube. So
sorry,
I said I had to YouTube that because obviously we couldn't see it, and I was like, well, I've got to watch this.
yeah,
So,
I did the same like years back, and then finally
Right.
got to play it, and yeah, just going through all the stuff that they added, like all the rematches with Organization 13 and all that stuff. It's just like, yep, this is fun. So I literally just spent all of yesterday just doing all of those fights, just
wow.
constantly dying and trying again.
I was going to say that took a lot of time, didn't it?
Yeah.
And during Christmas break, yeah. During Christmas break this year, I went back and was playing on the PS2. I tried to go back and play on PS2 because I don't have any of the new PlayStations. PS2 was my last PlayStation, and I went over to Xbox. So I went back and tried to play Kingdom Hearts just because I wanted to play it so badly, and the graphics were just so god awful. I had to quit. It was giving me a headache. I was like, I can't see what I'm trying to fight. Like I don't have the ability to continue on with this. So I had to quit, and made me sad. So I finally found a secret boss I've been trying to find for years. So maybe I can't even remember his name right now, honestly. He has a really long sword and he teleports. That's all I remember because it's been a couple of months since I've tried to play it. So I think he's one of the Final Fantasy characters.
Oh, Sephiroth.
Yes. That was just annoying. It's like, here's the battlefield. He can reach the entire battlefield with his sword. Like, just kill yourself. Just make it clear and kill yourself.
Yeah. Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
So I've been playing that recently and playing a lot of Neverwinter, the D&D MMO, which is always fun. Yeah, yeah, aside from that, not really been playing that many video games. Been playing a lot of tabletop stuff, but not many video games aside from those two.
Right now, I'm playing, and this is really original because I've never said this before. I'm playing Halo. I'm actually grinding through Halo 5, trying to unlock all the armor. So the deal with that, this is going to take some explaining. The deal with unlocking all the armor, there are, I want to say, 260, give or take, on both of them, 260 armor pieces and helmets in the game. And to get them, you have to buy packs. And the most effective way for me to unlock armor, because I've unlocked all the commons and uncommons and rares, I have to get like the legendaries and everything that's left, I have to buy gold packs. And that takes about an hour for me to get a gold pack, a little bit more most of the time. And it typically drops 2 or 3 items. So I calculated a while ago, and I'm about 125 hours away from getting all the armor. And that's kind of what I've been doing in Halo, is trying to get all the armor and most of the commendations. There are some commendations that are ridiculous. Like, one of them is an 8.0 KDR for a match, for like an online match. I'm like, I've done that a couple of times. That I'm not that good. I like Halo, but I'm not that good. Like, that's ridiculous. So that, and like, there's one for killing someone who's climbing up a wall. And like, just to find somebody climbing up a wall and be able to kill them in that short amount of time, there are some combinations that are just ridiculous. But Halo is kind of my grind, one of my grind games I'm playing. Played 3 or 4 hours today when I got off work. So I'm still, I know a lot of people didn't really like it because it's different and Halo's changing and all this, but I really have thoroughly enjoyed the game since it was released. And I will probably play it until I get all the armor, which there's actually one piece of armor that I have. You can get a company reaching level 3 on all kill commendations. My company has 100 members, and we just reached that, I want to say, the end of April of this year. So the helmet is level 5 on everything, which is basically we're halfway there. So I don't know if we'll ever reach the helmet, because that's just a ridiculous amount of killing to be doing to get there. So I don't know if we'll ever get that, sadly. But I'll get everything else. If it takes me until the next game releases, I'll do everything I can. So that's kind of what that's my big game I'm playing right now.
I just got a new game and I can't remember what it is, so I'm trying to look for it.
I don't know what you bought.
I don't get very many new games. The only like properly new release that I've bought recently is the 2 Kingdom Hearts PS4 games, and then the last one before that was like WWE 2K17. So just want WWE 2K18 to be here now.
Really? You're really big into that?
Yeah, I'm a massive wrestling fan, so.
Oh, really? That's cool.
It's the only. It's the only sport that I follow.
Yeah.
Sorry, what was that?
Athletic theatrics.
Yeah.
There you go. Very interesting.
I only follow baseball and hockey, kind of.
Baseball's what's up. I love baseball. Yeah, I grew up playing like all sports, like any sports I could play. I played every season of the year during high school. I think during the year I had 2 weeks total off of sports. Like, where 2 weeks where I was not on a team during the year. It was like 2 days here, like half a week there, and then like maybe a week here. So it was. I love sports, but I have always been into video games. I really have gotten more into video games.
I'm just into video games, pretty much.
Video games.
One of the few consistent things in my life.
So, yeah, make sure you guys at home drop down in the comments what you are playing right now. Again, just so you guys want to see. That'll kind of us in some of our other series we'll be talking about next week that are starting up. And it'll really help us be able to make things that you want to see, which really is why we're here. That's what our goal is to make things that you want to see. So with that, let's move on to our next. What are you looking forward to?
Sorry, you
Olivia?
cut out. You cut out that for me. What did you say?
What are you looking forward to? What games are you looking forward to? What's your one game right now that you're really looking forward to?
Oh, Christ. Give me a minute.
All right. You have anything? Or you want me to go ahead?
Wait 1 second. I got Party Hard.
Party Hard?
Yeah, that took a long time. I've got Party Hard and Layers of Fear.
Oh yeah, Layers of Fear. I watched Layers of Fear and I was really underwhelmed by it, but I think maybe this next iteration will be a lot better. But yeah, Party Hard is a great game, and from what I've seen from it, looks really good. Looks really, really good. So that'll be, yeah, it looks like a lot of. I'm kind of looking forward to, I don't know, this little thing called Destiny 2. It's kind of cliche. It's obviously one of the big games that are coming out, but I'm really looking forward to it. I didn't start playing Destiny until well after it released, probably late year 2, early year 3. So, and even then, I didn't buy the game until after the Iron Lords update came out. So I bought all the updates and the game together. But I really got into it, and yeah, I love Nathan Fillion, and he does a really good job as Cade Six. So, and the commercial, the teaser trailer, and just his humor he used in that trailer made me super look forward to this game. And I think they're doing something different than a lot of games do. Instead of just kind of like, oh yeah, you did all this in the first game, it's still there. It's kind of like, yeah, all of it's gone. Like, forget it. So that's really cool to see that approach being taken. Anything you're looking forward to, Peter?
Give me a minute. I'm looking it up.
Highly unprepared.
Insert the Jeopardy music.
It's a really heavy question. I don't know.
Yeah, just pick one. We'll probably do this every week. Because I think hopefully we'll have several games we're always looking forward to, or just the same ones. Because I know as far as games right now, I know I'm playing 4 or 5 different games right now on a pretty consistent basis. But yeah.
For me, probably the game I'm most looking forward to, in terms of like releases that are quite soon. Probably Middle-earth: Shadow of War.
Okay.
Or the HD remake of Final Fantasy 12.
Okay. So what do you think? What are you looking forward to in Shadow of War?
I just want to see like how they build on what they did with the last one. You're right there, Liv.
I keep yawning.
But yeah, just seeing what they do with all the stuff they introduced in Shadow of Mordor, like the whole Nemesis system and everything like that, which is something that's not been done in any other game I can think of. So just want to see what they do with that stuff, and then mostly just the fact that it's another Lord of the Rings game, which is always good.
Yeah, that's one thing you point out. Anytime a game that's part of a bigger series like that, whether it's Halo or Star Wars or Lord of the Rings, anytime you take something like that, but then you throw a new element into it or a completely new mechanic, I've always thought that was really cool. Like everybody was super, like a lot of people are really about a lot of the changes in Halo, but I think it's good for a game to change and evolve with each iteration, because if you think about it, look at look at what is not Banjo-Kazooie, ukulele right now.
Yeah.
A lot of people hate it. Why? Because it's just Banjo-Kazooie on a new console, and if you're not really changing things, you're gonna become stagnant, and you're in an entertainment business, and you can't run the same formula over and over. Even Mario has had to change and make adaptations over the year. It's still basically the same game, but it's had to make some adaptations to make itself stay appealing and fresh. So I think it's really cool when a series introduces something really big and drastic like that.
See, I quite like ukulele, but
really,
yeah, but I didn't grow up with Banjo-Kazooie or any of that stuff because I grew up with a PS1, so the Nintendo 64. So the closest thing to like Banjo-Kazooie and games like that I had was like the Spyro games. So
I remember Spyro.
Love Spyro. It was one of the first games I ever completed. So it's like playing ukulele because I only just recently played the original Banjo-Kazooie games. So going on to ukulele, I'm just like, yep, I like this. I like this.
Okay. How do you feel about the camera? The way the camera works in the game?
Okay, that is a downside. But
Okay, as long as you can admit that, you've kept your reputation.
Yeah, no game is perfect.
No, I completely agree with that.
I want to play Snake Pass.
Really?
Yeah, I just think it's funny. I want to be a snake.
Why do you want to be a snake?
So I can snake around.
Be a slithering snake.
I'm a slithery little sneaky snake.
Oh god. All right. Well,
I love that video.
Yeah, the video is great. All right. So we're kind of treading some new waters here with Media Wave. So let's kind of talk about that. We're not gonna try to keep this concise to a degree, but so let's just go around and kind of talk about what we're doing with Media Wave, kind of what our individual roles are, what shows we'll be helping in, without giving too many spoilers, obviously. But what our part in Media Wave is? Do you want to go? Yeah, I had a stroke. Do one of you guys want to start? Or would you like me to?
I can. I don't know what my exact title is, but I kind of help produce. I think I help produce this podcast. So that's my main thing, especially since I'm still in school at the moment. I think after school ends, I'll be able to contribute more. But as of right now, I'm a co-producer for this.
Right. And when did you come on? When did you start with Media Wave? I can't remember.
I came on May of last year.
Okay. Right,
so I've been here for like a year. Wow, that's kind of crazy.
Maybe not rookies anymore, right?
Yeah.
Maybe not.
I've been here longer, but that doesn't mean I'm any smarter.
I feel the same way about school.
I feel the same way about those things.
All right, so Peter, what do you do, and how long have you been here?
Hello. Well, I've been here since March, so just coming up to 2 months. In fact, it would be about 2 months this week. As for what
it's 4 o'clock.
Sorry?
It's 4 o'clock, everybody. I'm Sam.
9 o'clock, actually. As for what I do, I am obviously helping out with this, and doing this podcast and everything. And also, I am in charge of was it bi-weekly we're doing it? Or...
Yeah, we can go ahead and talk about that a little bit.
Alright, bi-weekly D&D show where I take a bunch of people, my usual RPG group, and I take them through each of the modules for Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, officially released by Wizards of the Coast. At the moment, we are currently doing this one, Lost Minds of Phandelver, which is from the 5th edition starter set. It's coming along quite well.
Good.
So episodes of that will be going up every 2 weeks. So yeah, keep an eye out for that if you're interested.
Yeah, that's really big. So yeah,
when's the first episode of that going out?
I believe we are supposed to be doing that mid-June, second week of June or first week of June, 1 to 2.
Okay, so 2 weeks from now.
Yeah, still working that out. Should be 2 to 3 weeks away.
Okay,
when
cool.
when this comes out, it should be about 2 to 3 weeks away, right?
All right, cool.
Yeah, that'll be really good. I'm actually looking forward to that. I watch a couple of other D&D shows online, so I'm really looking forward to seeing what you guys put together.
I'm not as good as Matt Mercer. I just want to throw that out there. I'm not as good as Matt Mercer or Chris Perkins.
If you knew the quality of if you knew the ones that I watched, you wouldn't be worrying about how good it was, because they're more for humor than they are for accuracy. But I really do look forward. And you said you have how many cast members for that right now?
For that series, we have currently 5, including myself. However, the first 2 episodes has another person in it who, spoilers, ended up dropping out due to time issues. But yeah, so
got you. Good.
If I type in the chat, is it gonna show up to you guys?
I don't know.
It won't show up on the recording.
Okay.
That man is driving without a shirt. That's odd. People do that in the South. It's weird. So yeah, basically we have this is our little group of producers for the moment. Yeah, so Olivia is helping me produce and direct this show. It's a lot of fun. She'll also be helping me direct and produce another show, a much shorter show, and that'll be a lot of fun to do. The other short show. We'll talk about that a lot more next week. It's called the Midweek Mini. I will tell you that. And it's basically where we just sit in front of the camera for 25 minutes and watch Olivia laugh. So basically, my name's Ben. Obviously, I am the new CEO for MediaWave. It has been handed to me with care from Kieran, and I'm very happy to be carrying the mantle of this illustrious group. I've been here since about May last year, but at the same time, Olivia came on. I actually didn't know that until today, so that's kind of cool. I think me and Olivia did a podcast on the Gamers Report before, one of the only podcasts that actually went up. So that was interesting for us to just jump into the fire immediately and work on a podcast that we'd never met. So that was kind of cool to do. So I'm really excited about that. I'll be producing another show, not exclusively. There will be other people working with me on it and having episodes or mini-series within the show. But I will be running another show. And Kieran is still with us. Thank goodness. I don't know what we wouldn't be here without Kieran, obviously. So I'm really happy he's going to stay on with us. And going forward, I think MediaWave is going to be able to bring you guys consistent content and content that you're going to enjoy. That being said, we can't make content you're going to enjoy without your comments and without you telling us what you want to see. So as far as myself is concerned and everyone else in MediaWave, please let us know. We really do want to know what you guys want us to make. We're still going to make things that we like to make, but our main goal is to make things you want to see. So that's kind of my little plug for this section, as we really need your advice as far as, and that's basically all I have today, guys. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about? Not really.
No, not really.
Um,
I kind of got the giggles after that dumb joke.
Yeah.
no, I think that covers everything.
All right. Well, it's been Olivia, Peter, and Ben for the Gamers Report 2.0. Thanks for watching, guys, and tune in every week on Sunday. Yes, Sunday. And we'll be doing this every week. So thanks, guys. Have a good one. That went well.